what I ate and did on an Alaska cruise. So we have been traveling on our first cruise ever. We were super excited and didn't know what to expect, but it has been so much fun. First of all, I had no idea just how big cruise ships are, and this one was absolutely beautiful inside. I just couldn't believe everything that I was seeing. Our room was so awesome. My son slept on that pull-out bed in this little living room area, and then we had this huge balcony, and then it went back into the one and only bedroom, and it had a ton of room. They pulled a little cot into this side here. That's where my daughter slept, and then we slept in the king size bed. I was so surprised. Look at this spacious bathroom. It is bigger and nicer than the bathroom I have in my little cabin out here on the homestead. And here's the little toilet room. So much fun. So every morning I basically scoured the huge buffet and would either have a bunch of fruit, or I'd make like this breakfast potato salad with pico on it, and then I'd grab some Dijon mustard to have with it. Then after that, I liked to get on the treadmill and get some steps in, because look at the view. How could you not love that? The family loved playing some pickleball, but more than anything, we loved the views. My favorite part was going through the fjord and seeing the icebergs and just the beautiful mountains. We saw some whales, we saw some seals hitching rides on some ice floating by. It was rainy and foggy and cloudy and absolutely wonderful. Look at that. So then lunchtime, I'd always start with a big salad, and I would just dress it with some pico and some hummus. And they always had a different vegan soup available, and today's was the vegan curry, and that was really good. It was like a lentil curry. After that, I'd grab some pita and some chips, and then just make like this little pita sandwich with hummus and lettuce and pico on it. It was really good. And then they had a different vegan dessert every single day, and your girl had dessert. I had dessert after every lunch and every dinner. All the cute little towns that we stopped in Alaska were just darling. We loved watching the seaplanes take off. Look, it's raining and foggy. It was just perfect. I couldn't have asked for better weather, honestly. I was glad it wasn't sunny and warm. So we didn't actually do any excursions. We just did our favorite thing, which is a walk, and we walked around the towns. We enjoyed looking in the little shops and meeting some of the locals. We enjoyed the buildings. We did do a train ride in Skagway, and that was really beautiful. That was a lot of fun. We got to see lots of the beautiful mountains there. Reminds me of my home here in Colorado. And then at night, we dressed up every single night, which was a ton of fun. I loved this dress. I felt like $1,000,000. Found it on Amazon. And every night they had a new vegan menu, which was great. This was a really delicious bean soup. And then they brought out a salad, which was also really good. I enjoyed that. And then most nights there was some variation of a vegan pasta, and that was really good. And then this night in particular, they brought out a vegan shepherd's pie, which ended up being too rich for me to eat, but that's okay. I just saved myself for dessert, which I did not skip. Then every evening after dinner, we would dance, and we danced hard because it's our favorite. We love dancing as a family. If you invite us to your wedding, we will be the first ones up and dancing. We also got to visit the beautiful city of Victoria on Vancouver Island, and it was breathtaking. I loved this city. It had this old European charm to it, but everyone was so lovely, and it wasn't like overly crowded or busy feeling. It just seemed like a really nice, pretty place. I'm such a nerd. Here I am always taking video of the outside of buildings, but I'm just in love with the lanterns and just all the details. We found this vegan restaurant called Virtuous Pie, which was a vegan pizza place, and guys, this was so good. So if you're ever in Victoria, check out Virtuous Pie. So delicious. Look at this ice cream sandwich. This was probably the best dessert I've ever had. I'm still dreaming about this. And in case you are wondering, I did get seasick. We had several days where there was 12-foot waves, and I puked everywhere, but I would do it again in a heartbeat. This is one of the most beautiful trips we have ever taken, and I'm so glad that this got to be our first cruise experience.